Welcome to Nature Nurture Hub, the moment winter whispers through the USA. Poinsettias arrive like little bursts of festive cheer, filling homes with bright red, creamy white, and soft pink blooms. But behind their beauty lies a simple truth. These plants are not just for the holidays. With the right care, you can keep your poinsettias thriving long after December fades, turning them into lush, year-round companions that brighten your indoor garden. Growing poinsettias might sound intimidating to beginners, but in reality, it's about understanding their rhythm, their light, water, temperature, and seasonal rest cycles. Once you learn how to meet their needs, they'll reward you with stunning color and healthy green leaves season after season. Start by giving poinsettias the right environment. They love bright, indirect sunlight. Place them near a sunny window where they can soak up at least 6 hours of filtered light each day. Direct afternoon sunlight may scorch their delicate leaves, while too little light will fade their color and make them drop leaves early. For indoor growers across states like California, Texas, or Florida, east-facing windows work wonders. In colder regions, choose a south-facing window to maximize sunlight during shorter winter days. Temperature plays an equally big role. Poinsettias prefer cozy, moderate warmth, between 65° F and 75° F during the day, and no lower than 60° F at night. They dislike cold drafts or sudden temperature shifts, so keep them away from windows that open frequently or from heaters that blow directly on them. Think of them like tropical guests. They thrive when you make their surroundings stable, warm, and humid. Now, let's talk about watering, one of the most crucial steps in poinsettia care. Overwatering is the most common mistake beginners make. These plants don't like soggy soil. Always let the top inch of soil dry out before watering again. Stick your finger in the soil. If it feels slightly dry, that's your cue. Water slowly until moisture seeps out of the drainage holes. Then empty the saucer to prevent root rot. During active blooming months, November to February, they need consistent moisture. But once they enter their rest phase in spring, reduce watering to let them recharge. The health of poinsettias starts underground, in their roots. Healthy roots mean a stronger plant. To promote healthy root growth, make sure your plant's pot has excellent drainage. Use a light, well-aerated potting mix rich in peat and perlite. Avoid compacted or heavy soils that retain too much moisture. Fertilizing your poinsettias keeps them vibrant and full of energy. During the growing months, spring through summer, feed them every 2 to 3 weeks with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength. Look for one with equal ratios like 10-10-10 or 20-20-20-20. Stop fertilizing when the bracts, colorful leaves appear in winter. During that time, the plant is focusing on blooming, not growing. When the holidays are over, many people throw away their poinsettias, not realizing they can be kept for years. The secret is pruning and rest. Once the color fades in late winter, cut the plant back to about 6 inches above the soil. This helps redirect energy to new growth in spring. Water sparingly during this resting phase, just enough to keep the soil barely moist. When new shoots appear, resume regular watering and feeding. As summer approaches, consider moving your poinsettias outdoors to enjoy warm weather. Choose a shaded or partially sunny spot, shielded from harsh afternoon sun. Repot if necessary and continue fertilizing regularly. This outdoor vacation helps them rebuild strength and prepare for another spectacular bloom in the next winter season. One of the most fascinating things about poinsettias is how their color cycle works. The flowers are not actually petals. They are bracts, modified leaves that change color in response to darkness. To trigger their vivid red or pink hue again, you'll need to mimic nature's light schedule. Beginning in early October, provide your poinsettias with 14 hours of complete darkness each night for 8 to 10 weeks. You can cover them with a box or move them into a dark closet from evening to morning. During the day, return them to bright light. This consistent pattern tricks them into producing their iconic holiday color again. Of course, like all plants, poinsettias may encounter problems along the way. Yellowing leaves often mean overwatering. Drooping leaves may signal cold drafts or root issues. If you notice sticky residue or tiny insects, it could be aphids or whiteflies, easily solved with a gentle wipe using a mix of water and mild soap. Always keep their surroundings clean and airy to discourage pests. Humidity also matters. In dry indoor air, the edges of poinsettia leaves may curl or brown. Place a shallow dish of water nearby, or use a humidifier to keep the air moist. You can also group your plants together. They'll naturally share humidity. For gardeners who love experimenting, propagating poinsettias from cuttings is a rewarding project. In early summer, take 3 to 4 inch stem cuttings with at least 2 leaves. Dip the base in rooting hormone and plant them in moist, sterile soil. Cover them with a plastic dome or bag to maintain humidity, and within a few weeks, roots should begin to form. Once established, these young plants can be nurtured like their parents, ready to bring festive beauty for many seasons ahead. If you want your poinsettias to look lush and bushy, pinch back new growth occasionally through summer. This encourages more side branches and results in fuller, more vibrant plants later. Just stop pinching around September so the plant can start preparing for bloom. One of the most common myths is that poinsettias are highly toxic. In reality, they're mildly irritating if ingested, but not deadly. Still, it's smart to keep them away from curious pets or children who might nibble on the leaves. Caring for poinsettias is truly about understanding their rhythm, a balance of light, warmth, and gentle patience. Whether you grow them indoors or give them a summer retreat outside, these iconic plants can transform your home into a living celebration of nature's beauty. Every bloom, every leaf is a sign of care well given. And once you experience their full cycle from green shoots to vivid bracts, you'll never see them as just holiday plants. Again, they become living reminders of growth, renewal, and the joy of nurturing something beautiful all year long. So, the next time you see a poinsettia glowing in a store window or on a neighbor's porch, remember, you have everything you need to grow one just as stunning right at home. Start small, be patient, and soon your indoor garden will burst with the festive brilliance that poinsettias are loved for. If you love learning about seasonal flowering plants, gardening tips, and nature care, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nature Nurture Hub, your home for year-round garden inspiration. Let's keep growing together.